I have a friend that lives by one of her old friends, and I just was hanging out in front of the front yard, and they were messing around in their front yard. I was like, that girl's pretty cute, she's got potential.
I lived up to the potential, obviously.
Yes, yes.
So in high school, when I was cheering, we were on our way to, I think it was Hillcrest, for a football game. And one of my friends was like, hey, one of my friends thinks you're really cute and wants to get your number. And I was like, okay, whatever. And so we get to the football game, and she kind of pointed me out to him. So I was like, okay, he's kind of cute. And so he looks at me, and so I smile and wave. And then he just stares at me like this. Just deer in the headlights. And I thought it was so funny.
Me and a couple friends were trying to do a group date. They convinced me to go talk to her, and I mumbled really softly and didn't know what to say, but she said yes.
So I was like, yes, finally, I'll go.
She didn't care about me, she just cared
I just wanted to go rock
climbing.
climbing. And then I decided to like him, so, So I was a little nervous because I hadn't really dated around a lot. And so I was kind of nervous to go on an actual date. So he picked me up, and we went up this place, and they were setting up all the rock climbing stuff, and it was really fun. It was probably the funnest date I've ever been on. Our
first date, I was really nervous. When I went to her door, I was super scared to meet her parents. I don't know why, just, it's always the first impression's gotta be good. And luckily her mom answered the door. Craig didn't answer yet, and I met him later. But Teresa answered the door, and she was super nice and just told me to bring her back in one piece. And we went rock climbing, and we're walking up this trail, and she trips and falls. I go, really? I mean, I'm not gonna be able to go on another date with her because she's just gonna go back all bumped and scraped and bruised. She out-climbed all of us because she's a gymnast. His personality, very easygoing, extremely easygoing. Very fun, very funny, very fun to be around. I liked her curly hair. I loved her curly hair. She's got a really pretty, beautiful smile. I love that about her, how she loves to laugh and smile. That's a big plus that kind of got me to fall in love with her, was her personality of joking around and having a good time and adventure. She loves adventure, so it kind of pushes me to go and get outside my boundaries. Our first kiss it took a long time, because she intimidated me. I was scared, I really liked her, and we probably had been a thing for a couple months. And all my friends, every time we went on a date, were like, did you kiss her yet? You kiss her? It's like, no. They're like, you have to. I said, nah, it's not right. And she texted one of my friends and said, I want to kiss him really bad.
Okay, that's not how it happened.
Yes,
that is not how it happened.
Yes,
no, it's
it
not. Because his friend texted me and said, and he kissed you, and I was like, no, I've been kind of waiting for it. And so he's like, okay, I got you. And then he gives them he told me he gave you the biggest pep talk. Yeah, so he gave me a pep talk, and it was like a Sunday afternoon. She came over and we were hanging out, and we were just watching a movie, and I just bucked up and kissed her. She had a big old smile on her face, and yeah, the rest is history. So the morning of him proposing, we went to breakfast. He was really quiet, and I was like, are you okay? Did I do something? Are you angry at me? And he's like, no, I'm fine. And I'm like, okay. So down in St. George, they're like, oh, hey, we should go up to Dixie Rock tonight. And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And we walked up to this little rock area, and he helps me up onto it, and I just see roses and candles and this little blanket. And my first reaction was, oh my gosh, this isn't for me. This isn't real. So I went, I'm like, oh, and I about turned around. And he grabs my hand and kind of walks me over there and, gets down on one knee. And my favorite part of that story is mid him asking me to marry him, my dad pops out and he goes, Kemmer! It was really funny, and I was like, oh, you guys lied. So it was really good. I was surprised. I was really surprised. I knew it was coming, obviously, but I didn't know when. So it was good. I love Kemmer because he's very caring. He has a really good heart. Whenever he notices that I'm sad or that I'm angry, he always tries to build up my mood. I love the way he cares for others, also that he just shows genuine love towards other people, and I love that. If he sees someone at at the side of the road or something, he'll stop and ask if he can help, and I love that about him. I knew I wanted to marry Kemmer. He was in the MTC, and I was kind of praying, and I was kind of like, is this right? Like, what am I gonna do? And I was kind of like, yeah, I can see a future with him. I love a lot of things about him, and I just had this overwhelming feeling that he was the one I was gonna spend eternity with, and that he was the one to make me happy. And ever since then, I just held to it.
What do I love most about her? It's a big list. Makes me want to be a better person, I guess. Everybody tells me I married up, and I can definitely see that. But yeah, she's awesome. I love how she always is looking to do the right thing.
My favorite thing about Kemmer is their desire for adventure, because I couldn't be with someone that just wanted to stay home all the time. Like, they always want to go out and rock climb or go hiking or just something that it's outdoors, and I love that about him, and I love his sense of humor. I love that about him too. His ability to make people laugh.
As soon as I saw her, I thought to myself I could marry this girl. And throughout time and getting to know her on a different side when I was on my mission and just riding back and forth, and all the support she gave me kind of really clicked to me that this girl's the one and that she could help me become a better person. And that's how I knew, is that she's just always pushing me to be better. There's not really a specific moment, but just little moments all the time that just always make me 110% sure that she's the one. Kayla, I love you with all my heart. I can't wait to spend the rest of eternity with you. I can't wait to look into those big brown eyes and call you mine forever. That beautiful smile, raise a family, and go on adventures. I love you, Kayla, so much.
Kemmer, I want you to know how much I love you and how much I care about you, and that I am so excited to become your wife, that I know that we will be together forever, and I am so excited for that. I want you to know how much I love the way you are with everybody and with your family, and how excited I am to spend eternity with you.